Traditional prayers often emphasize the constant remembrance of the divine. It is a request for a mind that never drifts, even for a moment. This focus is required because human life is fragile and operates almost entirely outside our own jurisdiction. The 16th century poet Poonthanam described this condition in a few brief lines. He observes that we do not truly understand yesterday, and we have no knowledge of what tomorrow will bring. Every day we witness the same sequence: birth, the slow progression of age, and the presence of suffering. We see sudden loss and the finality of death. There are moments when we see these things and realize that this same destiny is waiting for us. But that realization rarely lasts. We continue living as though we are in control, quickly suppressing the truth we just witnessed. Because our own perspective is limited to this cycle of forgetting, we are told that a meaningful life requires the perspective of a witness, one that exists outside our own ignorance. We enter this world without any knowledge of our own origins. Where were you before you were born? Who were you? In Vedantic thought, birth is not a beginning, but a continuation, a single point in an ongoing cycle. But if life is a continuation, we are left with a paradox. We cannot remember where we have been. This amnesia extends to our current lives. We cannot account for the details of our past, and we cannot see what happens after our death. If we are blind to everything that happens before and after this life, it is difficult to argue that anything occurring while we are alive is happening because we decided it. Despite this lack of knowledge, we have to move forward. We create plans and try to navigate our own path. But looking back at everything that happened until yesterday, did you actually want all of it? Life is full of events that we do not expect and certainly do not invite. If you are experiencing things you do not want and did not plan for, then you are not the one making the decisions. These uninvited changes can happen again tomorrow, and there is nothing in our power to stop them. There is no worldly certainty to hold on to. We are moving through an unpredictable fog of ignorance, attempting to plan a future that we simply cannot see. While the world outside changes, we focus our energy on the internal, trying to keep the body and mind comfortable. Yet the body provides no stable ground. Pain and discomfort can arrive at any age, regardless of our efforts. We often tell ourselves that death is a problem for the old, a far-off event we don't need to worry about yet. But life offers no such guarantee. The physical form follows its own timeline. If we have no control over the body and no certainty about time, we have to ask if a life lived in this state can have any lasting meaning. This realization of helplessness is where the focus shifts. When we admit we are not in control, we begin to look for what is. If we are not the ones determining our own rise and fall, who is the true architect governing this world?